Rashid, and on today's show, I have invited Mohammed Kamal to talk about AngularJS Services.
Hello, Shadia. I'm excited to be here.
Could you tell us about AngularJS Services?
Sure, Shadia. So, there's the AngularJS. In AngularJS, one can make their own services, or they can use one of the many built-in services, let's say location and so on. So, I have a piece of code right here, and we can discuss about that code in a little bit. But first of all, let's just understand what service is. What is services? Which is AngularJS Services. So AngularJS Service, it is a service, service, a function or an object that's available for a limited to your AngularJS application. So within your AngularJS application, you have that objects. Okay, you have that objects. So one of them is the location. For example, one of the object in AngularJS Service is location. So what of the location that you put, you can have that location. So location service has a method which return the information about the location of your current web page. So what the location is, it's going to tell you what your web page is. Okay, that's what the location do is that will tell you what the web page you are in. So to use this, the location one in the service, you can pass the controller as an argument. So you can pass the controller as an argument, and then once you pass, in order to use the service in the controller, it must be defined as a dependency. So you will gonna run it or define it as a dependency. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and let's say we have here scope.myURL equals $location ABS URL. Now we want to have this location, right? So to have that, we need to have a view where we can see our model. The model is, what is a model, Shadi? So the model is something that where we have our data. So for that, we have location here. The Angular, one of the Angular services, we have used the location. Now, in order to bring that the location, we can use the view, different view. There is a way we can use energy bind. That's one way, or we can use the double brace. Okay, double brace, and then what we have right here is my URL. That's the scope. We have my URL. Now let's go ahead and close that and close the paragraph, and if we try to run this one, we will have that URL, which will tell us what I am right now is on the w3cschool.com AngularJS. So that's what am I using here to present this discussion today. So that's the URL. The location is now bringing me the URL here using that the double brace. Using the double brace, that's the view. I'm getting the view from the data from here, so the location. So that's one example. We can talk about it. All right, so I think there are a lot of different locations. There are a lot of different services in Angular, so it's very easy for you to go ahead and use those different objects. You can just call them and then bring in your view to show in your page. Great. That's what we have for today. So another important thing I tried here, this is we are just using the location, right? So you can create your own services as well. So that's another way of important here in AngularJS.